All right, welcome to Talkin' Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. It is the weekend, so it is time to update our 10K challenge. So for those of you who don't know, I will do a brief explanation of what the 10K challenge is. And if you are new, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And for everybody, please smash the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. You'll see a link in our pinned comment for our free Discord. We're over 500 people there, so come on and join us. Okay, quickly, let's talk about what the 10K challenge is. The 10K challenge is we took $10,000, put it in an account on the first day of 2022. We did that with three objectives. The first objective, and this one will take the longest, we are looking to turn $10,000 into $100,000. The second objective is the core objective, which should be the objective of your portfolio and every portfolio, and that is to make money. So we want our portfolio to make money. So by the end of the year, we will be judging ourselves. And we're also going to do so by measuring ourselves against a lot of the major indexes and seeing how we rank. And I'll quickly summarize what we're competing against. We're competing against four indexes: the Dow, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000. So those are the four main indexes in the USA. We took the top two precious metals, which is silver and gold, and the top two cryptocurrencies, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we are going to be comparing our progress in our portfolio versus all of those items all year. So it's an important goal. We want to finish the year in first place. Okay, so that's what the 10K challenge is. Let's take a look at the portfolio. Okay, so this is the portfolio, and the first thing I'll say is this is listed in order from the largest position in the portfolio to the smallest position in the portfolio. You will see that the portfolio is comprised of stocks and options, but the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 positions are all stocks. So we own 9 stocks in the portfolio. Those are our biggest positions. Somewhere between 10 to 15% of the portfolio is in options, and that's the balance we like to try to keep. Which leads me to the fact that there's a reason for that. This is not a high-risk portfolio. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. We're looking to go through a healthy, long-term investor process, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing throughout the year without taking massive risks and possibly losing all of our money. So there were a few changes to the portfolio this week. No new stocks were added to the portfolio. That's the other thing about our 10K challenge. We do not have multiple trades. This is not a situation where there's 10 or 20 trades per week and we're switching in and out of stocks. This is a buy and hold mentality. We use strategies like buying the dip, dollar cost averaging, and obviously due diligence to make sure we're picking the right stocks at the right price when we add them. So the first thing I'll point out is Romeo is now our second largest position. Last week it popped up to first place for 1 week. However, Romeo and Arrow, which are in the EV space, did not have a great week. No shares were added to any of these positions this week. I did not see an opportunity present itself to add shares, so this is just the activity of the week as it happened. Another thing you may notice different from last week is we had some options on Hut 8. Those options doubled. They were actually up 140%. And so I took the profits on those. So that freed up a little bit of cash. So you'll see we have a little more cash in the coffers. And we were able to take the profits on those. So oftentimes when I buy these small option positions, I have a set goal in mind. In this case, when it was up 140%, it was time to sell those and take the profits. Because again, one of the core things is we've got to be taking some profits along the way to replenish our cash supply, because remember, no new money is going into this portfolio all year. We're just going to use the original $10,000 and attempt to grow the portfolio as much as we can. So you'll see we did pull more than a double on that, and so those are gone. Other than that, the portfolio remains the same. Before we go look at how the portfolio performed for the week, I just want to make mention of a few things. The first thing is we have 3 Bitcoin miners in the portfolio. So although Bitcoin had an excellent week, the Bitcoin miners lagged behind. So we did lose some ground to Bitcoin and to all the other indexes due to the fact that the Bitcoin miners lagged behind the progress of Bitcoin by quite a bit. One of the other main things we have in our portfolio is small cap EV stocks and small cap growth stocks in general. So the small cap EVs did not do very well this week either. The indexes did have a good week, and you'll see when we get to look at all of them, the indexes had a good week, Bitcoin had a good week, Ethereum had a good week. So a lot of stuff went up and moving in the right direction, which is good. So hopefully that means most of you guys had a good week and made some money. However, I will tell you, if you watch week 11, this is now week 12. If you watch the week 11 video, our portfolio was up 17% last week. So we did have a little bit of a pullback this week, and that is natural. After a week with such a gigantic leap, we did have a pullback. And the biggest piece of the puzzle of all is Curiosity, which is one of our main positions, reported earnings, and the market did not like it. So I'm just going to go to Curiosity and show you. They were down 21% on Friday alone. Friday is where our portfolio really got beat up. I'll show you how much we lost on Friday and what that did to our tally for the week. I did not buy or sell any of my Curiosity. I left my position B. I'm still bullish on this company in the long term. I just want to do a little more research in their 10K and see exactly what happened this quarter. I think the main thing was they failed to give full year guidance for next year, and that had people very concerned. So in any event, that was obviously a very bad day for Curiosity, down 21%, and that impacted the portfolio. So let's go take a look at where the portfolio sits right now, and then we'll see how it performed on the week. Right now, we're at $9,084.88. That is down from about $9,500 last week. So we did lose some ground this week in the portfolio. I will not say that we lost money, because the one trade that I made, we actually traded an option that more than doubled. So we realized actual gains. We have some paper losses because of a lot of our stocks pulled back this week, and Curiosity streams pulled way back this week. Again, that stock ticker CURI. So as a result, you'll see just on Friday we lost $437.30. So we were pretty close to break even on the week, almost exactly break even on the week, and then Friday we lost $437. So we're down on the week. That was a little pullback. You'll see down here the cash position is now over $2,000. So that's $2,085.48. So we continue to build up our cash position. It's been one of my rules of thumb to try to keep at least $1,500 of cash on the sideline. We've got it up over $2,000 right now, so that's good. So hopefully we'll be able to get some opportunities this week. Another principle of what we're doing in this investing is we're not just grabbing things on down days. We're waiting for true buying opportunities. So one of the reasons I did not buy very much this week is, like I said, my portfolio was up 17% last week. So the pullback in most of these stocks was very small compared to the progress that they made last week, so they didn't really present buying opportunities. The one that might present a buying opportunity is Curiosity. I just need to do a little more research to see if I want to add to that position. Okay, so here we go. Here's the list. This is the ranking of where everybody sits right now, and you'll see last week we had jumped up to 4th place. This week we fell back a little bit to 7th place, so we're down 9.15% on the year. And as you saw, most of that happened on Friday. Not too much else switched on this list. The one thing that had a very good week was Bitcoin. Bitcoin went from number 7 to number 3. So Bitcoin had a strong week. Ethereum actually had a very strong week, but unfortunately it was so far behind everybody, it is still in last place. So down 9%, we still got some work to do. We've got to get this thing positive, and we've got to get to 1st place. Let's take a look and see how these things performed on the week this week. So this column here is the change for the week. You will see that almost everything was green this week. And again, the cryptocurrencies, Ethereum was up 5%, Bitcoin was up 5.7%. Those were big moves. Unfortunately, the Bitcoin miners did not move up along with Bitcoin this week. They lagged behind, so what I'm hoping is they do some catch up next week. Everything else was in the green with the exception of the Russell 2000, which was just down a little bit, down 0.39%. And you'll see the portfolio pulled back 4.52%. Again, all of that really was on Friday. So this still leaves, after 12 weeks, the only 2 things that have made money so far this year, the only 2 things that are in the green are silver and gold. However, you'll see most of the rest of these are catching up by quite a bit. All of the indexes were down drastically, as was Bitcoin and Ethereum. So everything is making a lot of progress over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll look to continue our push in this upcoming week and see if we can get back up to 4th or 3rd place. It's going to be tough to pass silver or gold in the next week, but obviously it's our goal to pass them all by far before the end of the year. We'd like to finish in 1st place by a lot. So that's the update on the 10K challenge. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks.